Incoming message from Commodore Ty.
Hello, all, and good morning to this beautiful Saturday morning. Well, don't know what much to do. I just felt like, yeah, what the heck? Let's make a live stream this morning because why not? So, everyone, WandaVision is finally over, so we don't have to talk about that anymore. But we do have Falcon and Winter Soldier starting very soon, and I, for one, am looking forward to that series because it's more grounded, I believe. It's going to be quite straightforward, like no fanciness or anything. And we're just going to get good guys beating up on bad guys. And I believe, due to the trailers, we won't have to worry about who's the big baddie or what's happening week to week. I think it'll be very cut and dry. And by the end of it, like they say, we should know who's going to be the definitive Captain Marvel. I mean, Captain America, not Captain Marvel. Jeez. Can't believe I said that. It's too damn early for me. So, if anyone's in the chat or anyone wants to come up, you're more than welcome to. Let me just put up the StreamYards in the chat. So, if anyone wants to come and grab it, and I'll make sure to pin it. Oh, crap. So, hope you all enjoyed the day. We know we got Bird coming up soon with his Cinema Saturday, and it will be the Goonies today. Look forward to seeing that. Also, we have many rumors coming around with the new Star Trek shows that they finally announced some cast in the Strange New World. Already better hope than what we've seen from Prodigy. And with Prodigy, oh god. Can we please just get something, anything, that we can grasp onto and say, hey, this might actually be good. And also, the reason why I've gone a bit earlier today than what I had my stream scheduled to was because Resolute Germ will be showing some Darkwing Duck at 11 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Pacific, so hopefully you guys can go check him out as well. Too bad he didn't do that last week, because then it could have helped us in the Jep Nerdy. So, also many things coming out of Lucasfilm right now. Right, you saw that video I posted earlier this week from their shareholders meeting that they say, yeah, we're not going to be firing Kathleen Kennedy anytime soon. Like, I understand you don't want to make a public statement, but these are people that are invested in your goddamn company. You want to appease them, or else guess what? They're going to take their money and go elsewhere. And you sticking by her is just proving that you want Lucasfilm and the Star Wars franchise to tank. But not all doom and gloom from Lucasfilm, because they did say that there are rumors of a Luke Skywalker series coming out, and they want to have include a very popular character from the expanded universe with Mary Jade. Really interested in that. Also, who's been checking out the latest movies that have been coming out? Because next week, this Thursday, we got the Zack Snyder Justice League cut finally coming out. So that's going to be interesting to see. Who knows how well it's going to be? But people, we've been begging for this since the original Justice League movie came out. So hopefully we can at least go watch it and tell people about it. because heck, we've been begging for it for so long. We're finally getting it. So hopefully it lives up to its expectations and gives us something good. As well, we got Godzilla vs. Kong coming out shortly. And this interesting horror movie I did a trailer breakdown of, The Unholy. It's like a creepy, it's like almost like an possession meets exorcist type thing, which is going to be very interesting to see. And people, don't be shy. You can always come up at any time now because I'm running out of stuff to say. um, um, so is there any thing you might be looking up for? And Jitsi, The Unholy will be hit or miss. Yeah, I think so. Like, but so far from what I see in the trailer, I think it's going to be a hit because it gives that old creepy vibe in that old time movie feel to it, like how the older horrors used to feel, and they really stretched out the scare, which is typical for when you're making horror trailers, that you give the scary parts at the end to lure people in. So far they're following the right process of making it. And um, have to check out Servant. Is that a horror movie or some sort of sci-fi? What would the Servant be? And so you can put the link to a trailer or something. I'll make you a moderator. So there you go. There's your wrench, and you can pop a link to it in the chat or something. So hopefully everyone will be at Bird Stream later today with the Goonies. I'll try to pop in. Also, but I got a few videos I need to make up. Like I gotta get this Beast Wars episode 3 that me and Vile did together up. It's a pretty funny one. It's a good. It's already started. Beast Wars is proving itself to be a great series. I know people bash it because it's not true Transformers, but I find it is because a lot of people from the 90s and stuff consider it to be their Beast Wars. I mean, their Transformers because that's what they grew up with. And it also helps you want to watch the original. That's what it did with me. It's like, hey, I want to know. Oh, so it's a series, Servant. It's definitely a creepy show, but I think it's versed towards supernatural rather than horror. Still gets its footing, but it's interesting. And it's a short episodes as well. 2 seasons at the moment. Is it what streaming service might it be on? If it's available in Canada, I'll definitely check it out and maybe even add it to the list. And he'll be posting a link in the chat very shortly. That'll be interesting to see. And there it is. Thank you, Jesse. I'll definitely have to take a look at that when I get a chance to. Mm. It's, hey, yeah, that is true. That is so true. But if anyone else wants to check it out, here's the link. If you want to copy or write that down in your address, your bar up top, you're more than welcome to. It should be very interesting to see that. I'll definitely give it a shot. Because what he says, it's definitely a creepy show. So if you're interested in that stuff, definitely give it a check out. So, is there anyone else out there ready to chit chat and figure out what, get ready for the morning and all your fun stuff? Also, gotta give a huge shout out to Question of Trek. They'll be on tonight. It'll be Bird of Prey 5 versus LDG Pixels. So that's going to be a battle of the nerds for you for sure. And next week, you got Jeff Nerdy, the 90s cartoons edition. So definitely brush up on your 90s cartoons, because I definitely hope to be a part of that one. And hopefully I can get some other people as well, because come on, I grew up in the 90s. I should at least get one question right. And we also got to watch Jeff Nerdy, because will Elihu ever get his nerd card back? That's the question there. It looks like Resident Alien is winding down its season. So far, really good. Highly recommend the show. Everyone I've talked to it about seems to love the show. So we got about 14 minutes away until Resolute Germ does his Darkwing Duck. Any other cartoons that you guys were you liked when you were young? Well, for me, it was like Nickelodeon ruled, because you had like shows like Doug and Rugrats, and then you also had some other interesting shows like Dexter's Laboratory, Pokemon, of course. That just blew up in the 90s. Yeah, Jesse, I know how it feels. So many shows, so little time to watch them, especially when you have to review them all. It's crazy. Like, who knows how many more shows I can get in, because like every time I mention that I'm a YouTuber to a friend and stuff, they're like, "Oh, you should definitely check out this show or this show." I'm like, "Okay, it's on the pile. I'm already backlogged as it is. Got to finish Picard out." Doctor Gadget, is that like something related to Inspector Gadget, or? Oh, Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, that was a. I liked it up until after the Cell Saga. Then it got just weird, because then it started being like, okay, what am I watching? Like after a few seasons of when they go, that's like all cartoons. They kind of have, they start off great and then they go weird. And I kind of figured that's how what you meant there, Jesse. Inspector Gadget said, maybe you were just thinking about Doctor Strange and Inspector Gadget at the same time or something. Who knows? And talking about the Doctor Strange and WandaVision, Benedict Cumberbatch actually came out and apologized for not appearing in the show. That shows you that they knew they screwed up. Like, you shouldn't be having to go out and, like, they're starting to backpedal now because they realize how lackluster the WandaVision was. Because I've never seen so many articles telling people, like, oh, all the fans, you got what you deserved, but yeah, we trolled the hell out of you. Or we expected to include a demon, but it was on the cutting room floor. Then, if you got all this material on the cutting room floor, you could have easily given us another episode and tied it up and put a little bow on it and giving that to us. And morning, Captain Track. Good to see you. Sorry I missed the show. Was still asleep when you were live streaming. So, why don't you come up here, Captain, and tell us what's on your mind? Because I know that you're not looking forward to the new Trek. Yeah, well, Kurtzman kind of ruined it for all of us because he hired a whole bunch of hacks that don't know Star Trek from a hole in the ground. But on occasion they do get lightning in a bottle, and they do give us a decent episode of whatever series. And I think Mike McMahon's on the right track with Lower Decks. If he tones down the Easter eggs and jokes, we might actually have a decent series. Well, you can keep the jokes there, but like not make your whole episode based around jokes and focus on the story aspect of it. But out of the whole new Trek, Lower Decks is above, in my opinion at least, is above all the others. Then, like, Picard had its potential, but I don't think they never had like the proper person at the helm of the show. So you get that a lot. So they're all like all over the place, and they don't. That's what the season 1 felt like. It was just, if they focused on one of the aspects that they talked about, I think it would have been a moderate success with Trek fans. Just because of the name Jean-Luc Picard, of course. Resolute, Captain Trek, I'm always interested what's on your mind. But yep, I'll probably end it short. Like, just do a quick half hour, like a 20-minute live stream, just to chit chat. Like, I was planning on going on longer, but then I saw that Resolute Germ was going to go live, so I didn't want to interfere with his crowd. So yeah. Anything else happening with you guys? Like, any shows you're looking forward to seeing? Like, any movies? Like, I know I'm looking forward to now. I'm looking forward to the Unholy, Godzilla versus Kong. I'm probably have to do a trailer review on that. And of course, I've been waiting for it for an entire year. Is Black Widow, of course. Really looking forward to seeing Black Widow. Good, interesting to see what they do with that. Now that, even though her character's dead, they should have, like I say, they should have released that movie way sooner. I thought about doing a Black Widow before they killed the character off. Would have been great. Also, they are filming the Strange New Worlds now up here in Toronto. They've announced some new cast. Interesting to see what they do with that. Is it going to be another Kurtzman Gong show, or is it going to actually be something that resembles Star Trek? Who knows? So I'm going to just wind it up because I've been chit-chatting for almost near to 20 minutes and I can't think of anything more to say. So if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It'd help out a lot. Hey, consider that your good deed for the day. So and don't forget to go check out Resolute Germ. He's going to be showing some Darkwing Duck today. So I'm definitely going to go check that out. And at 2 o'clock Eastern, we're going to be seeing the Goonies on Berto Prey 5's channel. Then we got at 6:30 or so, or roughly around there, we will have Question of Trek, where we see Bird of Prey 5 take on Pickles. And then, of course, on Geeks Enjoy Neurotica, sometime today, we will be getting the Married with Children watch party. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Check out, hopefully you guys can go support Jitsi, go support Captain Trek. They have some great content on their channels. Captain Trek, he does his morning brew every day at 6 a.m. Eastern. It's worth checking that out. And Jitsi does amazing artwork. Definitely go check him out. We've all been getting avatars done from him. I might ask for another one shortly. But for everyone, this is your Commodore Ty Coles. Live long and prosper. Hailing frequencies closed.